Deployment is still in progress and actually taking more than 3 minutes or something. So it's just the NGIPS because it's you cannot practice it without the license and all. Okay, so um it's just for the exam purposes, nothing else. Okay, so for the target we're talking about is we need to make sure that this PC, that the user PC has to reach to R13's 4.1 server. Okay, so that is one of the things we need to check. So that way we will be able to check if the server is reachable first using the NGIPS, and if it is blocking the traffic or something in that way. But since we don't have a license, we are not able to gonna do we're gonna of course get the server by default, but the intrusion prevention system is not gonna happen because I don't have a license, and it's it is just going to be the same thing for you guys as well. So just stop the intrusion prevention things, and it's actually going to be still able to reach it out in you guys because once the deployment is actually happening, once the deployment happens, the user is of course connected to the S1 and using the NGIPS, which is going to do nothing for me. Is actually going to get straight away connect to R13 using the 4.1. It's not going to do any IPS for me because no license. So that is okay. So we can on the FMC sides, I've just shown you what you have to do. So into the exams when you're gonna do that's how you're gonna go and configure the rules. It's just that the intrusion policies, you just have to go and select the security over connectivity for the rule one, and the second one is gonna be your EIGRP, which is gonna have security over connectivity. That's where we're gonna actually complete the things up. Okay, so for NGIPS, I think it's more than enough for here. For testings we can do, but it's of no use because no intrusion prevention is gonna happen. Let me just check it out. My Active Directory has just been completed. Let me just promote my server. This is actually gonna help us for the next the session as well, which is going to be on 4th of October, and that's where we actually will need this as well. Okay, so this is actually going to be for handy for WSA as well as the NGIPS for the integrations for FMC. So let's go. The deployment has been successful. Okay, so which means okay. So my access policy is working fine for FMC. I'm able to get the routes and like of course S1 SW1 was gonna get routes from like R13. That's not a big deal. Let's see that what else we can actually perform in there. Like once my server is up, so it's getting installed with the like Active Directory. Once it is into the realm, then we can actually like do the I'm gonna show you the user like to make the identity policy for that. Meanwhile, Let's go back. Okay, so I've added that 215 here. Let's go back into the devices and start adding the FTD1. 23.1. 216. Four core 8 GB, right? So let me just verify if it is 4 core 8 GB. Yes, it's 4 core 8 GB. I'm gonna use SPD5 tied this, then I'm gonna go and register that. Okay, my Active Directory is getting rebooted because it's actually now in Domain. So let it come up, and we're gonna start with the LDAP and then the authentication, and then we are done for the day. 32, 192.168.1.200, comma, 192.168.1.5, comma, 1.1.1, Cisco.com. Two dot two zero five, sorry, 25.2, 25.1. Okay. Okay, this came up. Let's see. Like, we're gonna start with the content authentication, and I should get a page with Cisco.com on this login screen. Okay, so let's see. Yep, it's Cisco administrator, and my password is test123, which is gonna be my like default password what I use for the administrator. Okay, PEST123. Yep, that was my password. Okay, so let me just remove this route and see if I'm getting it via EIGRP. Ping 10.2.207.1. Strange. I'm able to do that, but like the same interface, I'm actually trying to do it for 207. I'm not able to. Do I need to make a policy for that? Yeah, just a moment. 10.2.207.1. Telnet as well as that is disabled, so that is the reason it might not be working for me. I can see the route, which is present, and it's actually giving me that same IP address. That is the switch to, and I'm able to ping that IP, which basically like when I do this, I think my loopback is not able to. 0. This is what I actually wanted. Actually, this should be enough. My Active Directory is actually kind of like not loading. I'm still giving it the DC is actually like Cisco and the DC is COM. Okay, so like that's how it's supposed to be into the exam as well. Like this is gonna be for same for WSA as well. Okay, so like that's how it's gonna configure. This is how it is. Okay, so like it's cisco.com. That's what I was trying to make sure. Still not getting able to get the links. Okay, so my Active Directory is not able to. Unique member. Com test 1 2 3. Why? Okay, let me just remove the directory and add it again. Okay. Okay, there's no RAM defined yet. Let's go and create RAM. 80, 80, LDAP, Cisco to administrator, PEST 1 2 3. Base is gonna be DC equal to CISCO, comma, DC equals to COM. Group as okay. I got the connection successful here, which means my like a group name delete by operation is blocked. Please retry the request. Okay, so I tried to delete that here, right? So it's actually still like doing the same. One task is running. Fetch. Please retry the request. Maybe it takes some time, I guess, because we have deleted the previous one and then was basically like adding one, and it's actually giving me the blocked because of the operations request. Let's wait for some time for this, and I think I've completed the one here. No, manage the device locally. No. Okay, now I think it's getting added. Let's see. I thought if I would have gotten the license here for evaluation license for the FTD, uh, maybe I get NGIPS, but it's not working in that way as well. So I cannot take an FTD for like the FTD 7 version for the IPS as well. So it's like kind of like a different or like because of the license, it's actually kind of like an issue. Okay. Oh, it's CN. That's the reason it's not coming. CN. Load groups. Maybe if I use both in that way. Yep, it loaded the groups, I guess. Okay, so like for NGIPS, I think The only thing I left is setting up the policy for like that way, the Active Directory user and passwords, and we're good. Okay, so this is up to date, and now I'm gonna put that first one with user. Mm. Almost done, guys. Last user. So like once this policy is done, I think we are good to go. Our output, of course, is gonna be a problem because intrusion prevention is not working for us. Because we don't have license. But of course, like the rest of the things are we fine. Hey, I just got the policy made. Yeah, report policy before you can select. Okay. So Active Directory is good for us for like the WSA as well, and this is actually going to be working for both of us. But like authentication happening, it's actually like it's not the problem about the authentication, because authentication is actually happening in the realm. Like if I just go into the realm and then basically like do edit. Okay, you can see the ones which I was trying to do is this one, and it's actually kind of like okay because everything is falling in place now. Okay, so now, okay, I have this also with me, and identity. I have created the policy, but it's not showing into that. Server certificate, redirect ports, and maximum logins attempt into the authentication tab. Okay. Okay, for this, I think I need a certificate authority as well. I think that's going to take time. I'll make sure that for the next session, I'll be making that up, and then we can actually move ahead with it. But like for sure, the policy which I gave you is just missing the the only one thing, which is the user perspective of the things. That's where you actually gonna go and do it into the exams. Okay, like this is how actually it's gonna be for the exams. Um so your objects for this is going to be internal to external. Source is going to be your user PC to DNS and the R13 server, which is going to be your 192.168.4.1. Okay, so like not more than that. Then basically like it comes as like the network, basically like the zones, then the network. Network here, as I showed to you guys, it's actually from the user PC to the DNS and R13. The port numbers, of course, I've shown you the port numbers, which is DNS over your TCP UDP. You never know which one actually it's actually going to take that. Okay, so that is one. The HTTPS, because we need to actually use the 192.168.4.1 server on HTTPS. NTP for time synchronization, of course. That's one of the things we need to do. For user, of course, there's no it's not letting me create a policy for active, and that's because of the license and all perspectives and all. So that is one thing because it's an active authentication. You you will be already having that pre-configured onto your FMC. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that into the exam. But of course, the user here, you can actually go and select the users which you know want to. Of course, that is the in the exam, this user PC is known as the TAC PC or something in that way. So you have to go and select the TAC PC here. So the user will be selected and then basically give the dynamic attributes, which is going to be a user PC. If I what is a dynamic attribute? If you go and check it out for the network, I just gave the name and the tag. Tag is actually going to be 110. Okay, so nothing else. Once you give this tag as well, you're good to go. Just apply the things and then just deploy. Okay, so once you have deployed the things on your configurations, I think you're done with the NGIPS for this. Okay, so NGIPS is it's just for the also like I wanted to tell you about the one intrusion prevention system is, of course, it's going to be into the exam. There's two variations. Okay, so it's not just one variation, it's actually two variations. The first variation says that it should be a security over connectivity. So make sure that you select the intrusion policy here as security over connectivity. But the second variation, where it is actually coming, so it's that it says a balance security and connectivity. So you have to select the balance security or and the connectivity into the second variation. So just make sure that you read the configurations, you read the question set properly, and determine which variation is this. Okay, so that way you will be able to configure which one I need to go for. So security over connectivity is the variation one, balance is the second one. So make sure that you select this default set, click apply. Of course, I'm gonna get an error. Like once I save the things, I'll get analyzed. It says that I don't have a license on my IP, one of my devices. See, I get an error here. Show warning. If I go show warning, the rule requires a protection license, and but at least one device does not have a protection license. So it's basically about the license, guys. You even you will be not able to do that without the license. So if you have a license, that's a good thing. If not, then this is how you practice for the lab. Okay, so just remember that. So we're good for that today, and for the next meeting, it's gonna be on the 4th of October. It's a Saturday. So that's where we're gonna finish up the FTD1 and FTD2, as well as then we're gonna start with the WSA configurations. It's actually we have two different variations into WSA. So we're gonna start with variation one, and I'm gonna explain you the variation two as well, so that you get to know what variation is actually what, and how we're gonna achieve both of them. Okay, so that's where we're gonna start with that. I'll make sure that I have a demo license for WSA. It's actually kind of free. You also can get that demo license from Cisco. Just log into their software.cisco.com, go into the license manager, and uh, you can get an evaluation for WSA. That is that we can actually do. But for the FMCs, FTDs, NGIPS, it's actually kind of the new devices. We cannot get a license if you're not working for the enterprises and all. So we're good for today, and see you next week. You have anything else to talk or you want to know anything about me? You can ask a question if you need. Anyone? Oh, okay. Very good question. Where can you download these images? I'm using PNAT. Okay, so it's basically one of the devices where I actually can download the things by default. Okay, so it's if I go and I have you know the this is my VM for the PNet. Okay, so what I do is I have a command known as the iShare 2. So I just go and click I share to and search. It will actually give me all the devices listed in like their website. Okay, so there's a website known as uh just I'll show you guys that website as well so that you guys have it. Okay, so this is how my keywords are there. Okay, so like I'll just give all and press enter until it generates the list, and then I'll show you guys the one which basically I use most of the time. So it's Lab Hub, and this is where you can actually go and download your things, everything. Just go into add-ons, Kimu. This is where you all will get all the devices which you need. Okay, so it's actually kind of a long list. You have multiple things there. So like Nexus from Nesco devices to everything, all the Dell devices as well as FortiGate, FortiManager, and ICE and like everything there. So I'll just drop this link to you guys into the chat, so you guys can do that. Check it out with that. Just copy it into your notepads if like you are there with it. So like after the meeting goes, you still have the the link. Also, there's a application known as iShare2. You can actually just integrate with your EVNG. Okay, so like it's actually not it's a free application known as iShare2. It's on GitHub. Just like this is the page. Like I'll be sharing it to you guys. This is where you can actually download your images directly to your EVNG. It's very good tool to use it up, and this is how the things are. Okay, so like I'll show you guys. So this is how my list gets generated. What I have to do is when I go here, suppose if I want to download an image, suppose let's go and download WSA. Okay, so like I'll just show you guys one. Let me get that done. COEUS. Yeah, this is the WSA image. COEUS. Um, Currently, I think I have the 15.1, 15.2, 15 2.1. I don't have it. Okay, it's a big image. Let's just download that. So what I can do is pull Kimu, and then I just have to give that number of the image. I'll click OK, and it starts downloading the image directly for me. Okay, so like it's not a big deal. Okay, so it's actually gonna set up the things and basically do the fixed permissions for you guys, and completing the image. Okay, so then you will be getting the image directly to you guys. Hope this helps for you. Okay, what else? Like any other thing? Anyone else want to talk about anything? Cool, that's not a problem. Anything? Happy to help. There's a lot of things. Okay, if you want to see how we get the demo license for WSA or something, um I personally use it like in this way. So I go into Cisco download.cisco software.cisco.com. Then I have to go into the access to the license central license. uh I most of the times use my ID. So I go into licensing, get licenses, default. I don't have any license here. Just a moment. I think. Oh, sorry, I have to go into the traditional licensing. Okay, it's not the one which I am doing here. So there's a traditional license, this one, LRP, Access LRP, which is a traditional licensing for Cisco. WSA comes into the traditional licensing. It's basically like we're gonna have that like in this way. Okay, don't show this message. Click this, then get license, get a demo and evolution license. When you click this, then you can go onto security products. There you can see a lot of things. Okay, so like if I just see that if there is a Cisco IPS, however, I can actually just go and check if I can get a hardware license for this one. So I need a product ID and a serial number. Maybe we can get a like trial license. I'll make sure that we have one. Like if I am able to get one. Let's see. And okay, you can do this virtual 45 days demo license, virtual appliance. Then select your ID like a smart account and your this, and basically like you need to give your uh I don't have any existing ones. So like select an existing virtual LAN or something. I don't have that. So I'll just click yes. This is where you can download the things, okay? Like evaluation license and demo license are free, and it lasts till 90 days to 45 days. Okay, it depends on the devices as well. Cisco has policies for multiple things, such as it's a proxy, then it's 45 days. It's like if it is a IPS or like IDS or something, it's like 45 days. But if it is like an FMC or something, an evaluation, it actually gets directly onto the installation screen itself. You don't have to go and apply for a license again. Okay, so that's where you can actually get downloaded the things. Remember this, okay? Like this is actually where you can actually land the things up. Licenses for Cisco's software. This is for demo licenses. Very good to have it on the practice purposes, like for this labs and all. So I think I should have I'll try to get if like I'm able to get the license for IPS. I'll try if I have it, then we can actually like finish up the what we started into the next lab. I thought like it will like work without that as well, but it's actually without license it's not working. So next week we're gonna do is like check it out if I'm having the license for IPS. Second is like if we have a license, then we can actually finish up the IPS lab. Third thing, FTD 1 and 2 is like we're gonna set up a VPN using the FMC. Fourth is like we're gonna start with WSA. So this is the schedule for the next like meeting, which we're gonna meet on you know the 4th of October. So I think we should wind it up for today. So thank you guys. See you next week.